Alrighty, what is going on, guys? Okay, so just a quick little update of the markets. It's been crazy. Okay, so we're gonna go into the charts in just a second. This is my Discord community. We're dropping plays in here every single day, and we're killing it every single day, and making money every single day. Okay, so if you want these kinds of plays, you want alerts and stuff like that, check out the link in the description. Also, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to comment. It really pushes out the channel. I appreciate that. Okay, so also at the end of the video, I'm going to show you something that we've been working on for a while now. The link is also in the description. It's going to be the second link, and it's super cool. I talked about it in my last video, and hold on. Sorry, excuse me. Talked about it in my last video, and yeah, it's going to be, just wait till the end of the video. I'm going to show you guys something cool that we've been working on, okay? Okay, so let's go to SPY. Now, again, I said it in my last video that I believed Friday or Monday could be a bounce day. As you can see, obviously, I'm recording this on Friday night, March 29th. Friday was not a bounce day at all. So what I'm expecting for the markets is I'm expecting for some sort of relief, some sort of bounce back. I'm not saying that, it's over. I'm not saying, we're going to have a V-shaped recovery, just like, these April lows. This is basically back in April. These were those lows. I think it's going to do something kind of similar to this. I mean, we fell so hard, then we rebounded, excuse me, to go lower. Okay. So again, if you're in my Discord, I tell you these levels. I give you trade ideas every single day, daily. I'm telling you, hey, this is what we could be looking for the day, looking at for the day, get in here, get out here, and stuff like that. Okay. So if you want if you want things like that, again, that's in my Discord. Link is in the description. Okay. So again, going into Monday, basically, there's talks right now about boots being on the ground in Iran. So if that's the case, they're saying that this is going to be a 2 to 4 week thing. And if there's boots on the ground, it could be longer than that. Okay. Now, what I've been telling my community is that the more and more that this continues, and this conflict continues to grow and stuff like that, it puts a strain on the market. This could be, we could enter a bear market. We could be recessionary. This is recessionary. Now, I'm not trying to like scare anybody. I'm not saying that, oh yeah, we're not coming back. That's not what I'm saying. Okay. I believe that this will end quickly. Again, like I've been saying since one of my first videos, and I've been telling my Discord, like, I believe that this year will mimic last year. I've been saying that with my community. And so far, if you look at the patterns, it's playing out. This was the April lows. They fell, and I think it was 23%, if I'm not mistaken. And look at where we're at again. Okay, now again, this is an area that I'm looking for on Monday. I do, don't quote me. Nothing I ever say is financial advice. I'm not saying load up on calls, but I do think that Monday will be some sort of rally. Again, I think we could probably, we're sitting at 633. We ended the day at 633. Okay, so I do believe that it'll pop, and then it'll possibly drop throughout the week again. Now, again, if the war with Iran, if it's done just like that, they they both come to an agreement, then there you go. Markets will run, and the markets could come right back up to all-time highs. But as we're still in this mess, as we're still, there's uncertainty on both sides. I believe that we're going to still come down. Okay, so what I've identified on the chart is I believe that this is the next area of support on SPY at 613, and I do believe that will get hit. That is a previous all-time high. So I do believe this week possibly we could see that get hit. Okay, now markets already opened up on Sunday night, today's Sunday, in the red. Again, there's rumors going around that boots could be on the ground, so that's why the markets are already selling off. But like I said, I do believe that there will be some short-term relief before coming down and hitting this. Now, I'm not saying that this is going to hit, for sure, because nobody knows, right? Again, if this war gets wrapped up, boom, there you go. We're going back. We're going back to all-time highs, but for the meantime, I do believe that this will get hit. Okay. So let's go to NVIDIA. Now, again, something I did tell my Discord community on on Friday. Again, if you want to check that out, link is in the description. And I also have been saying in my videos, I did buy some here on Nvidia. I bought some long-term shares. I even bought some leap options with my community. Now we did break it. We did break this trend that has been basically since November, so basically about 4 or 5 months. But there is some support down here. This was the low right here at 164. So we could probably see that hit this week. Let's see if it bounces. But again, right now Nvidia is trading at 21 times forward earnings. No, 21 times earnings. That's not even forward earnings. That's just 21 times earnings. So I believe that this is a great spot to add. Now, again, nothing I say is financial advice, okay? Always do your own due diligence. But I believe that here at these levels, I'm not going to try to time the bottom. I'm not going to, people are going to say, oh, it's going to go to 130. It's going to go to 120. It's going to go to 110. And if we have a recession, that's very possible. But in my opinion, this is a good place to add. I bought some at 170. And if it goes down to this 164 level, I will be buying more. And, if it goes to 150, I will be buying more. But we did break this trend. So let's see tomorrow if we can get back above it and get back in this trend here at around 171. I think currently in overnight hours, it was sitting at 165-ish. So, that'll be like a $6 jump. So we're going to have to see what happens on Monday. But yeah, so again, that's what I'm looking for. 613 on SPY, and then basically this level, and if it rejects off of this level, that could be a good entry to short the stock as well, and then buy it cheaper as well. Okay, so that is basically it. Excuse me for the video. So check this out. This is let me log in really quick to. This is something that we have created, me and one of my buddies, and is super sick. We're actually in beta testing right now, so it's not fully done. But basically, again, you would just upload a picture right here, and the link is in the description for this as well. Again, it hasn't officially launched yet. It'll probably be another 2 to 3 weeks. But basically, you would put in a picture of a stock right here. Excuse me. You'd put the ticker symbol NFLX, analyze the chart, and it'll pop up and it'll tell you to go long, it'll tell you to go short, it'll tell you it's bearish, it's bullish, it'll tell you analysis, it'll tell you where to stop out at, support levels, resistance levels, and stuff like that. Okay, so this is super sick. This is super, again, I'm super excited to launch this. This is for people who there's also other tools in here. You can go here, get recommendations. It'll tell you what to buy, what prices to buy at, and then there's also trending stocks. It shows you bullish stocks, bearish stocks, what's hot on the market right now. And there's plenty of other tools in here. Okay. So if you want this, again, the link is in the description. And yeah, so we'll see what happens in the next couple of days. This week, like I said, in my opinion, I'm leaning bearish with a rally Monday and then, possibly a sell off at the end of the week. Now, one thing I will say really, really quick before, we do get off. Typically, I've said it in my videos, when there's conflict, when there's war, usually before the war is over, before the conflict is over, the markets bottom out. Okay. Now, when is that bottom? Nobody knows. But they usually bottom out before the war is over. Okay. So if it's going to end in 4 weeks, what does that tell you? Could be time to buy the dip. Okay. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.